Sometimes, exploring means returning to a childhood haunt with a more educated perspective. I'm writer and researcher Mike Luoma. A recent trip allowed me to visit the old neighborhood hangout we called The Rocks, boulders at the end of an old stone wall. Funny, the stone seemed bigger back then. I'd been wanting to come back here ever since I'd remembered something, after reading Manitou by James Maver and Byron Dix. They wrote about the Flag Swamp dig site on the other side of my woods, where as teenagers we stumbled across people looking for Indian relics, as I recall, in a clearing, who told us a new highway would soon be coming through. That led me to remember when adults showed up at our hangout, The Rocks, to study this stone wall. It was weird at the time, and I don't remember much more. It made me wonder if I'd met Maver or Dix as a kid, or some other old NERA members. It also made me want to come back and study these stones. I'd discovered the area I grew up in had once been an Indian praying village. Very curious. This is a pretty old stone row. As I studied it, I began to see possible forms in the arrangement of the stones. The wall once led back up into the woods, but a housing development obliterated my woods 20 years ago. Now the wall ends at an embankment of old fill. I posted pictures in researcher Matt Adams' Nessie group on Facebook, and researcher Tim McSweeney, noted for his blog, Waking Up on Turtle Island, more than confirmed my suspicions. Tim is noted for adding antlers and eyes to stones to illustrate possible horned serpents in the stonework. Quoting Tim, paraphrasing an old archaeology joke, "One snakehead is not remarkable. 2 snakeheads is a coincidence. 3 snakeheads or more is a conspiracy." He saw at least 3 snake and 2 turtle effigies in the wall, and said it could be kusuk kaniutok, stones laid down in courses that resemble snakes on snakes on snakes, like other indigenous snake rows of stones. Tim suggested it was probably an existing fuel break of unknown age, topped with wooden cross and rails to establish improved property and private ownership around that time of praying villages. A single element remaining from a once sacred cultural landscape, an indigenous ceremonial stone landscape in a neighborhood in Massachusetts. The ancient past sometimes lies right before our eyes, though we don't see it. I'm writer and researcher Mike Luoma. Thanks to Tim McSweeney for his interpretations and insights, and to Matt Adams for his Facebook group and good advice. And thank you for joining me in experiencing this old stone row in Massachusetts.